I'll bring the wine, you bring the glasses. What a great time we'll have while it lasts us. I can't wait to toast with you, so call me a cab.
Hi, I'm JoAnne, and this is Call Me a Cab, a show about tasting wine without intimidation. Today, we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving by pairing wines with some traditional Thanksgiving foods. My special guest today is Mercedes Maria, who you can see in an upcoming show at Teatro Luna, Talking While Female. She is also featured in Voyage LA. So without any further ado, let's get started. This is Mercedes.
Hi.
How do you actually pronounce your name?
Mercedes.
Mercedes. I try. I can't.
I was named after my grandmother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Mercedes Maria.
So I have a question for you before we start. Well, two things. One, do you like wine?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you feel like you know a lot about wine?
I know nothing. That's why I've been watching your show.
Nice. Okay, well, I will definitely share with you the information that I have about wine. And while I'm opening this is the Via Sandy Il Fresco, or Villa Sandy. I don't know how they say it in Italian. So I'm going to go with Villa Sandy Brut Rosé. So it's a sparkling rosé. While I open this, I want you to tell me all about the upcoming theater show you have.
Well, first of all, I love sparkling, so I'm already
perfect.
excited for this. In December, I will be in a show at Teatro Luna. It's a storytelling session that they do every month called Talking While Female. Every month, they choose a different theme. In December, the theme is canela, which is cinnamon in Spanish. We each write a story based on that theme.
Have you already written yours then?
Yes.
Wow, that is awesome. Oh, I didn't do my napkin.
I can never open bottles.
I'm usually much more careful, and I have this over the top of it just in case.
Those scare me. You're brave. It always looks cool when the
vapor
top
is
just
rising.
Yeah, flies off, but it's not cool at home.
No.
I almost broke a window once. It's not fun.
All right, so go ahead and grab yourself a glass there.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is, for each wine, we will smell it, taste it, and then we'll pair the food with it and taste it again. Let's give it a smell, see if you can smell any fruits or spices or anything in it. This is always a really difficult thing for me.
I think I'm like you. I smell like wet towels.
I smell that too. Yeah. It's like laundry, which I think is a word they use to describe it.
It's definitely fruity.
Oh, that's so weird.
Kind of citrusy.
Wow, it's almost like, fruit and laundry, which doesn't sound like it's going to be good, but I have a feeling this is going to be good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's taste our fruity laundry and see if we taste anything.
Okay.
Here, cheers.
Cheers. I like it.
It's more tart than I expected. Like, it doesn't smell like as tart of fruits as it tastes like. I would say if I had to pick fruits, like maybe like a grapefruit watermelon kind of combo.
Yeah.
What does it taste like to you?
It tastes like, grapefruit. Kind of peachy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not sure.
What's your opinion right now of it?
I like it. It tastes the way it smells, but not
like
that I've
laundry.
eaten
It doesn't
wet
taste
towels.
like laundry.
But,
Yeah.
but that fruitiness.
But yeah, but you're right though. It's like the fruit that's been affected in some way. Like it doesn't just
Exactly.
taste like straight fruit juice or anything. Okay, well the Thanksgiving food that the internet suggests I pair with this was cranberry sauce, which we have all Thanksgiving foods that are your and my favorite Thanksgiving
I know,
foods.
and these look amazing.
Yeah, grab a little spoon. We're gonna taste our cranberry sauce.
Now, did you make this cranberry sauce?
Yep, fresh made cranberry sauce. When I was a kid, we only did the cranberry sauce in a can.
Me too.
So I didn't even know that cranberry sauce could be like this because I hated it when I was little.
Actually, the can is my favorite.
Is it
It's
really?
Weird. Yeah.
Now, that would have been funny if I just had the big can one here. I think it's better than the can, but you might not.
Should I
All right,
for
yeah,
it?
go ahead and grab one.
Dig in. I tried making my own cranberry sauce at home, and it came out pretty well, but it suggested using a port wine. Did you use a
Oh,
port
no,
wine?
there's no wine in it, but that actually I can see.
That's good.
It's delicious.
Oh, you like it? I'm so happy. This is just
No,
basically
it's good,
sugars
and it's the
cranberry.
right amount of thickness, too. It's not too watery.
Okay, well, that's delicious. I guess we should get back to the wine. Okay, I actually like it. To me, and I don't know if you'll like it, but the fruitiness is gone now.
It is.
Because that's so fruity and tart. And now it's just almost like the soda party of it, like the
Exactly.
bubbles. But it's not bubbles like champagne. It's like,
It's more like a sparkling water now.
you're right, it is.
You
It's
don't
like
notice
those
it, though.
flavored.
It's one of those that hit you after a few glasses.
Okay, do you like it better with the food pairing or before?
I like it better, I would
with
say.
it. Me
With
too.
it.
Me too. I like that. Villa Sandy or Via Sandy, Brut Rosé.
So if you're ever in Italy.
Brut Rosato. I say that's a win. I like it. I would definitely drink that again.
For sure.
All right, cool. Well, moving on to the next wine. Our next wine takes us to South Australia. It is the Yalumba Wine Series Viognier. We'll give it a pour and a swirl and a sniff and all that good stuff to see what we think of this. While I'm pouring, though, I will ask you a quick question before we do that. Do you remember the first time you had wine?
First time, I believe, was at home. Maybe I was 14.
Okay, that's older than most of my guests.
Maybe. I think I was 14, and it was New Year's Eve, and my mom was like, you can try a little. And she's like, you know, if you're going to try it, have a sip at home. It's safer to try that here, have that experience here. That's
and was it champagne because it was New Year's, or was it something else?
I think there was champagne, but my mom loves vermouth.
Oh, wow. Is that what you had?
Hi, Mom. I love you. She loves very, very sweet, just straight
so
sugar.
Sweet vermouth.
Yeah, so it was a sweet vermouth.
Okay, I remember vermouth from bartending, and it's dry vermouth. It's not sweet at all, and it's like you add it to a martini with olives. So when I think of somebody drinking vermouth, I'm like, ooh.
Very sweet.
Yeah, there are. That's true. That's true. Okay, so we're gonna get started with this.
Okay.
Before we taste this, I did want to mention, I was thinking about how you said your first wine was probably around 14 years old. Mm-hmm. Most of the guests I've had on the show say somewhere around 6 to 10 years old was their first encounter with wine or alcohol.
Wow.
But yeah.
Early tastings at home, right before school.
And always at home. It's always with a parent. Oh. That has been everybody's first so far.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned First Communion.
Oh,
church,
right. Yeah.
Or any communion in church. Mm-hmm. So if that counts, that was my first wine tasting.
Okay.
Right.
And that's what, second grade, right?
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did like it. Whatever the wine they use in church, I love it. And those crackers.
Oh, I know. Oh, the crackers.
I know they're not called crackers.
I know, but I used to wait for mine. I'm like, I'm so hungry. It's terrible. Well, let's go ahead and grab a glass and give a little swirl. So this, you were talking earlier that you do the swirl because people do it, but you don't know why.
Yeah, I don't.
So
it looks fancy.
It does look fancy, and it also supposedly opens up the wine because it's letting the air get in it, and so the aromas are supposed to come out more when you do that. So now let's give it a smell and see if we smell any fruits or spices.
It's definitely sour.
It's funky.
It is funky.
But I don't always hate funky. Like when it smells funky, it sometimes tastes better to me.
It's like my gym shirts.
Yeah, it's got that. So there's a wine word that I don't know what it is that they say in wine tasting circles, and basically it smells a little bit like cat pee.
It does.
And there's a nicer word that you can say besides cat pee, and I don't know what it is, so I'll try to look it up on the next break and see if I can tell, but I am smelling that.
So what you're saying is they should never make wine candles because they don't
smell
too...
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. This is not an aromatherapy smell. And so if I were to try to make it more of a food smell, I'd say it also has like a bitter, salty something, if that's a thing.
I can't smell anything specific though.
Yeah. A little funky. All right, I'm going to give it a taste. Okay. That's a savory wine. That tastes like...
It is savory.
It tastes salty, kind of. Mm-hmm. Almost like salty caramely, but not really sweet.
I can see why this was a suggestion, though, because I can taste this, like, with your turkey, your holiday turkey.
Well, this one is actually going to be paired with the stuffing. That was the funny thing, too, about all of the holiday foods, because in reality... If I used my turkey leftovers, I would put the cranberry sauce on the turkey leftovers. But I didn't do that because I was trying to be really specific with the pairing. So this one we're going to try with the stuffing. So go ahead and help yourself to one. Oh, these are our cappuccino cups. You got to get creative.
I love it.
Let's see if I can do this without dropping any on the floor. Man, you're good. Okay.
It tastes very similar.
It's very savory, lots of seasonings in the stuffing. Mm-hmm. All right, I want one more bite so I can get like a good hearty bite. You can go ahead.
Yeah, I can see why. It's almost like you could use this in the mix.
Yeah. That's true. Usually I feel like when I try a savory thing, the wine gets sweeter. That didn't happen with this one.
No, it didn't.
It's almost like the acid in the wine went up a notch. Mm-hmm. But I don't hate that as a palate cleanser thing. It's almost like, so we have our sparkling at the beginning of the meal with our cranberry, then we're digging into this. This then cleanses my palate to make way for the turkey. Mm-hmm. But I think you're right. I think this as a cooking wine would be really good. And I don't know how this stacks up to other Viogniers because this is the first one I'm having that I'm aware of.
I love cooking pasta and shrimp with a wine.
I'm going to have another little bite and see if I can open up any other flavors. I do love stuffing, so I'm probably just happy that there's stuffing in my mouth. All right, let's do this one more time.
That's part of the holidays, all the food.
I feel like a person that would like this, people that don't tend to be wine people, but they tend to be harder liquor people. Because I feel like this has that astringency that things like gin and vodka and whiskey like has that more kick to it, and I feel like this has that. Well, the next wine that we're going to have is going to take us away from Australia and move us to Oregon. For the Rainstorm Pinot Noir, I've recently started doing wines from the Pacific Northwest because I thought it would be nice to branch out of California. There's so many California wines available in California, as there should be.
True.
Oregon, for some reason, is known for their Pinot Noirs, so this is a Pinot Noir from Oregon. Hopefully that'll be a good one. We were talking in between takes about headaches that you get, so tell me a little bit about that.
I get cluster headaches, which a lot of people aren't aware of, so I like to raise awareness
Heck yeah.
whenever I can. Cluster headaches is a chronic illness, and it's like migraines, except the pain is a lot more severe.
I can't even imagine that.
They come in clusters.
And so when
hence
you
the
say
name.
clusters, like I get a headache and then I get another headache behind it.
It's continuous.
For me, I'm like, I get a headache here, or I get a headache here. It's all of that.
With clusters, it's usually on one side. So for me, it's from the right temple here all the way down my jaw.
And they don't know what brings it on.
No. So that's why whenever I'm having cluster headaches, I'll stay away from wine just because I've heard that it's a trigger for headache.
We will give this a try. Hopefully no headaches are coming from
No,
this.
I'm headache free
Perfect,
right now.
perfect. That's what we like to see. So we will give this a try and see how it does. Rainstorm Pinot Noir. I like the rainstorm. I like the whole rainy idea. Let's give this a swirl and a sniff and see. Okay, color-wise, Pinot Noirs are always a little thinner. Like you can see through them a little better. All right, we're back to funky again.
I drank it.
So, okay, I smell salty laundry. This is what I smell. And maybe a little bit of like turpentine.
I kind of smell berries
Good for you.
and
I'm trying to see. I can't
a
smell
wet
it.
lawn.
And wetness for sure.
Yeah, all of that
Maybe
rain.
dirt even, like a little wet dirt, like the wet lawn dirt. Okay, all right, I think we're there. All right, I'm gonna, you already
ready.
tasted it, but I'm gonna taste it now.
I'll pretend I did.
Okay. I don't taste anything fruity in this. It's like salty, savory.
It also has a very coastal essence to it.
Well, that makes
For me.
sense. It is technically a coastal wine.
I can taste the beach though. I wonder if it's because it's the north. So I'm from Massachusetts, and this is reminding me of like the beaches in New Hampshire and
Oh,
Maine.
interesting. Well, it's funny because I don't know how close to the beach this is actually grown, but if you think about it, climate-wise, Oregon and Massachusetts, I think, are probably fairly similar.
They
I feel
are.
like Oregon might be wetter.
It's wetter, yeah.
Interesting.
It's
Okay.
making me poetic. It's like a rainy May, the season of rain.
Okay, well, this is the big kahuna because this one gets paired with the turkey. I did not prepare a full roast turkey to prepare for this. So I went, I went with the idea of Thanksgiving leftovers because that's like the second best part of Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
First best part is the day of. The second best part is like there's still so much food. So I made some little hors d'oeuvres
Nice.
with some turkey and some brie and some parsley and a little honey butter. So go ahead and help yourself to one of the hors d'oeuvres.
I hope I won't make a mess here.
Yeah, now make a mess. Live your life.
Honey butter, you said?
Honey butter.
There's something sweet on here. Is it the honey?
That's the honey butter, yep. Okay, I really like this thing.
It's really good. I actually like this better than a sandwich. The right amount of carbs.
Actors, man.
That's really good. Oh, I'll do the same.
Now let's see. There was that little sweetness, so I think it might have thrown it. I feel like the acidity on it went up a little bit.
I feel like they're opposites. Like the white wine almost tasted like the stuffing, but this one is the opposite of
The
what we
opposite
just
of
had.
it, yeah. I like it okay. I'm a little worried that the honey butter is throwing it, so I'm gonna grab us just some turkey and see if just the turkey changes it at all. The wine pairing was turkey and the wine, so I made us just little turkey hors d'oeuvres. So help
Perfect.
yourself and just give a gobble. Shout out to all the turkeys. I love turkey.
Turkey's good. What's your favorite part of the turkey?
I recently have switched from being a white meat person to a dark meat person.
I fight for the wings.
Really?
I love the wings.
Have you always been that way? Mm-hmm. Interesting. My uncle was always a dark meat guy. It's almost made it like irony to me.
It's definitely better because the honey butter was absolutely delicious.
But it
the sweet
affected
was
it,
so
yeah.
opposite, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. This I'd say is a pretty good match. I wish we had dark meat right now because I would love to taste this with the dark meat, and I
could
have a
see
feeling
that.
it would be even better.
Yeah.
I'm
But I-
dark meat.
And I like dark meat. I do.
I'll step aside for a moment.
I can't give us a minute now.
This is good though because it's not too dry. Some reds are really dry and
It's
oaky.
juicy. Like even though it's got that irony, meaty quality to it, it's also juicy.
Yeah, it is. Do you know which wines increase in value?
Literally, it's just like everything else, supply and demand. If there is a need for it and a want for it, and people are willing to pay for it, that's going to increase the value. That doesn't necessarily reflect whether the wine is good, or bad. That's the thing with supply and demand. If people are willing to pay the price, that's the value. When I was a kid, I thought the older the wine, the better the
that's
wine.
what I was thinking too. Yeah.
But that's not always the case. I think it's like anything you invest in. There's no way to really know this is going to go up in value. You know what's going to make a wine bottle valuable? If you are an NBA basketball player and you start a winery, you already get to charge a lot for your wine.
Well, I've met a lot of wine collectors, and I wonder if they're going off of celebrity or quality.
I bet they're more in quality. I feel like if you're a collector, you're not influenced by that.
What's the most expensive wine you've had?
Oh, wow. Me personally, I stick to the cheaper wines because that's my budget.
Have your collectors shared any wine with you?
Yes, but I didn't ask them how much it was worth.
Of
but I
course.
know that they did have a few bottles that were worth like $10,000. Wow. Yeah.
Sometimes it does have to do with the age. Like, for instance, Thomas Jefferson had wines, and a few bottles are still in existence. So even if the wine is crap, it
There's
doesn't matter
history
because there's
behind
this
it.
history. If you had an opportunity to own a collectible bottle,
But we live in a place that has brush fires and earthquakes.
gosh.
That could be gone.
Wow.
Or you
See,
can keep one in your emergency kit. Keep one collectible.
that is pretty much all I'd need in my emergency
just
kit.
one to get you through.
I just need wine and maybe some grapes and yeast so that I can make some more wine.
There you go.
While we're hiding underground. I guess we're going to move on because we're almost to dessert. I'm very excited about my homemade pies, and we're going
love
to drink something that I think that your mom might like, actually.
Ooh, okay.
We are moving on to Harvey's Bristol Cream. Harvey's Bristol Cream is based in England. The grapes themselves originate in Jerez, Spain. I used to bartend and people would order this, and it's a sherry, which is an after-dinner aperitif. It always sounded like shaving cream to me. Harvey's Bristol Cream.
I need a little bit of
For a
that.
clean close shave. For the pairing with pumpkin pie, the ultimate finale of a Thanksgiving meal, they said a sherry. And once I heard it was a sherry, I was like, whoa, I gotta try this Harvey's Bristol Cream because I sold a lot of glasses of it and I never once tasted it. So we will give sherry a little try, see what we think. And I literally have no idea how this is gonna taste. I have no idea what to expect. We'll give it a try, and then we'll try some homemade pumpkin pie and see how that goes. What do you think of the port?
I actually am surprised. They're brown. I was expecting like a really deep red. 'Cause you said sherry.
It's kind of a pretty brown though. It's like a dark amber or
Yes.
something. When I was bartending, I would pour any kind of port and it smelled like maple syrup. I have no idea what this is. Like I said, it always sounded like shaving cream. It doesn't look anything like shaving cream. Let's give it a little smell and then a taste, and tell me what you smell. I don't hate the smell at all.
It does smell syrupy, actually,
But not overly
me.
sugary. It's like
No.
maple syrup without the sugary part.
with alcohol. Like
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea at all. Fermented maple syrup. But can you think of a thing that it smells like other than maple syrup?
Let me see. It reminds me of hard candies that
Oh,
my grandmother would
interesting.
have lying around for
Your
years.
grandma's coming up a lot today.
Rest in
What's
peace,
this? Aw, Hi,
Grandma.
Grandma. It does have a smell like it's gonna have a sweet taste, but I have no idea if it's gonna have a sweet taste. I'm gonna give it a
Almost
whirl.
like medicine too,
Oh,
to me.
this doesn't have that too much for me, but maybe you just have better medicine than I do.
Legal. No, I'm good.
Oh, there we go. All right, I'm gonna give it a taste. I like this okay. By itself, I like this okay.
It's tasty. It's very smooth.
And it is sweet, and I wasn't sure if it would be sweet or not. But it's not like insanely
it's-
sweet.
yeah, it's not
It's
over-
like caramel and a root beer candy combined.
I can taste the root beer, like you said.
There's some other extra little warm and fuzzy flavor. I like this.
I could have this with vanilla ice cream.
Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. All right, so this was said to pair excellently with pumpkin pie, and you and I
Favorite.
share a love of pumpkin pie.
Yes.
So it is homemade pumpkin pie. So let's take a little bite of pumpkin pie. Just
Okay.
help yourself. We even made a third one for Danny, our cameraman, because it's just cruel to torture him and not let him have one.
Gotta be fair.
All right, give it a taste.
Pumpkin pie is my favorite dessert in general.
Because it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna take one more bite and then I'm gonna follow it up.
Do you say pecan or pecan?
I say pecan. What about you?
I say pecan. I don't know.
Did you spend any time in the South?
No.
That's such a southern way to say it. Pecan
Yeah?
pie. Mm-hmm.
My point was I don't really like pecan pie.
I had a friend that was like, "Oh my God, we gotta get some pecan pie. It's so good, so good." So I tried my first piece. I was like probably in my 30s when I tried my first piece. And I get why people like it. It's just pure sugar.
It is.
And there's some nuts in it, but it's just pure sugar. I'm like, you don't even know if you like a pecan. You just like sugar and you need a vehicle to put the sugar in your face. Here's to you.
Cheers.
I don't know if it changed it at all.
I feel like it made it more, like it brought it to life.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it, but like,
Yeah, no, I can see that. It's like a little more, I can breathe it now.
yeah.
Okay, it is a good pairing, honestly. And look,
It
the
is.
color is almost identical. That's
But
beautiful.
with dessert wines, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Or not.
I always, dessert wines, I always thought that was the dessert, just the wine itself.
I think it can be. Unless you're at a very expensive restaurant, dessert is never that size. It's so funny. The more money you pay, the smaller the portions are.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth is, the smaller portions are actually better for us overall. But I feel like we're American and we're spending our money and we better get a lot for it. And then you want a cake the size of your face. Everything has to be so big. I think these two at this size could go together very nicely.
Exactly.
If you needed one or the other, this would satisfy me. It would be beautiful. And this would satisfy me. It would be beautiful. I don't mind this at all.
Thanks for the pie.
It's pretty good.
We should invent a pie and call it cutie pie.
You're a cutie pie. Okay, as soon as I finish chewing, I was about to take the whole bottle. That's the problem when you taste 4 wines on a show. You lose track of a few things. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
2 things. 1, did you learn anything about wine today?
I tried new wines like sherry. I don't even think I've ever had sherry in my life. So,
Sherry, right?
You opened my
Yeah,
eyes.
sherry. So it's right there, sherry.
I also learned that we make wines in every state in the United States. I never thought that.
I haven't had in North Dakota anything yet, but I will be in search of it.
I want to try all 50 states.
Done. My other question for you is, of all the wines we tried today, what was your favorite?
I would have to go with the rosé.
All right.
That was a really nice surprise there.
Nice.
Rosé, yeah.
Well, we're gonna finish up the day with another glass of the rosé then.
Yes.
I think I might do a second glass of the rosé as well before we toast. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for just very special people in my life, like you, my friends, just people who support each other. And
Yes.
that's been a big thing this year for
I
me.
definitely feel like you're a very supportive person. If you know somebody a little or you know somebody a lot. And that's nice. I feel like the world needs more of that. So I am too thankful for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm thankful for this show because this has been really great. I'm thankful for my one-man crew.
I know.
Who does a whole
does it
lot.
all.
And he only complains a little, and that's okay because then I give him wine. And then he's fine. Well, cheers. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy holidays to you.
Was that necessary? We're having a beautiful moment. Do you want any wine, puppy?
I've had enough.
Clearly.
Cat!
I can't wait to toast with you, so call me a cab.